All right, so just who were the Florida Highwaymen?
Well, we are kicking off my new series, Culture Coast, with a visit to Selby Gardens in Sarasota, where a brand new art exhibition aims to not only spotlight these artists, but educate how creativity prevailed during a deeply racist time here in Florida. Take a look.
If you were black here, you didn't have access to public beaches. But we could walk over and get to the sidewalks that ran along the beachfront. And I saw these guys on the side of the road painting these pictures.
Little did he know then, he was witnessing the work of the legendary Florida Highwaymen.
The Florida Highwaymen were this group of iconic Black American artists who in the 1950s painted really spectacular Florida landscapes. They weren't able to show their work in traditional settings such as galleries because of segregation.
So they sold it out of the trunks of their cars all up and down the highways of Florida.
And they're standing there knocking them out. 15 minutes at a time they did these things.
The new Interstate Connections exhibition inside Payne Mansion at Selby Gardens is a testament of art over adversity. What you're seeing hardly does their work justice. The exquisite depth of these masterpieces, mind-boggling when you realize these artists were only afforded palette knives to create their work. For Gilbert, seeing the display here is beyond profound. As a little boy, his mother worked at Payne Mansion. His experiences here forever burned into his memory.
I can remember actually having to come through that kitchen, go upstairs, and go into this room. We had to stay in that room the entire time.
Preserving Black history is personal for Gilbert. For Selby Gardens, spreading this art is a priority.
Hopefully people are recognizing that some of the paintings that might have been handed down over the generations are actually Florida Highwaymen paintings.
So yes, if you have some roots here in the Sunshine State,
You better go through the closet. You might have $40,000 sitting in there.
you will truly be blown away by this remarkable exhibit that stood the test of a tormented time in American, Floridian, and Sarasota history. This lush botanical trunk setup, a reminder that sometimes with extraordinary struggle comes extraordinary beauty. Reporting in Sarasota, Jenna Brew, SNN, the Suncoast News Network. All right, so we got a little sneak peek because it doesn't open to the public until tomorrow and it runs through mid-September. You can visit our website, snntv.com. We'll have links on where you can buy tickets to go visit the exhibit because it is stunning. The artwork is stunning, folks. I had to, every fiber of my being to not touch it because it's so realistic and it's so almost 3D.
It looks textured.
It's very textured. And it just draws you in, and it's then you hear the stories behind it, and each piece has a little bit on who the artist was, and a lot of these guys did not make it very far in age. A lot of them died very young, 30s, 29.
Wow.
So it gave me goosebumps walking through the exhibition. And then Walter, if you ever get a chance to talk to Walter at Selby Gardens, stop and talk to him because he is just a wealth of knowledge and
like
history.
it, yeah.
Here on the Suncoast, so it's just a great place to visit. I haven't been to Selby Gardens in years.
Really? Yeah.
And we talked about all the new upgrades and
Yeah.
whatnot. Folks, get down to Selby Gardens immediately.
Double the reason to go right now.
Absolutely.
All right, and great job on the Culture Coast. I can't wait for more.
Thank you.